Howdy, I'm Greg, Buy One for Matter on Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, and Moxfield. And I'm continuing the opening of my Commander Legends, Dungeons and Dragons, Baldur, um, Battle for Baldur's Gate pre-order stuff. And this is my second set box. And we will see if this does better than my last set box, because my draft box did better than my last set box, I think, unless I missed something. There was like some banger of a card that I thought was a nothing burger. um, okay. Yep. So the little cardboard topper, nothing special. Grab our packs. Off to the pile. Okay. Let's see. Okay. So we got our art card. Severus Nightmare Speaker. Forest. Nice lightning bolt. Uncommon. Corlessa. Scale Singer. Nimble Right Schematic. Miracle's Edict. Scion of Hallister. Stone Speaker Crystal. Mind Stone. Treasure Keeper. Alamundu the Seer. Okay, so this one's new to me. Draw a card, tap, draw a card, then exile the card from your hand, and to put a number of time counters on it equal to its mana value. It gains when the last time counter is removed from the card. If it's exiled, you may cast it without paying its mana cost. If you cast a creature spell this way, it gains haste until the end of turn. Then remove a time counter from each other card you own in exile. So that sounds fun. I mean, it takes some thinking about how to build it right, but that's kind of neat. Master Chef, Guild Artisan, as a foil etched background, uncommon background. Commander creatures you own have, whenever the creature attacks a player, if no opponent has more life than that player, you create 2 treasure tokens. So whenever this creature attacks a player, if no opponent has more life than that player, you create 2 treasure tokens. So yeah, so you get rewarded for attacking the highest life total or tied for the highest life total. Lae'zel's Acrobatics. So this is a new one I haven't seen yet so far. Exile all non-token creatures you control, then roll a d20. So you either get to return the cards to the battlefield under their owner's control at the beginning of the next end step, or if you get the higher roll, it's return those cards to the battlefield under their owner's control, then exile them again, return these cards to the battlefield under their owner's control at the beginning of their next end step. Okay, so if you get kind of like bouncing sort of enter the battlefields things going on. That if you get a lucky roll, that could be valuable. Um, while Blade of Frontiers, or I'm pronouncing it that way. I mean, it could just be Will, but if you would roll one or more die, instead roll that many dice plus one and ignore the lowest roll. And whenever you roll one or more dice, put a +1/+1 counter on Wild Blade of the Frontiers, and okay. So for all the dice rolling stuff, that could be fun, or at least fun for the person that has them. And a night token. Okay. Okay, I think this is like the Dragon Peasant, I think. Thrakus the Butcher. Nope, I'm wrong. Okay. Forest. Cloak of the Bat. Icewind Stalwart. Astral Capitation. Okay, we got a gate. Citadel Gate. A Black Dragon Gate. Saddle the Cavalier. So equipped creature gets +3, and it can't be blocked by creatures with a power of 3 or less. Owlbear Shepherd. Ghost Lantern. Jan Jansen. Go with that this time. Dragon Cultist. The foil etched Lulu Loyal Polyfont. Oh, she's still an uncommon. Okay. Jaheira, Friend of the Forest. So tokens you control have tap, add green, so that in the right strategy can be very powerful. It's not worth a whole lot, but it's more than the janky stuff. My Crystal Dragon in foil, regular foil, and the initiative token. Okay, is that, yeah, Elminster. So that's the art card for Elminster. On the swamp. Okay, uncommon. Marble Diamond, Dire Mimic, Manor Gate, Ghastly Death Tyrant, Ambition's Cost, Siverse, Bone Collar Cleric. Okay, now this is the second box in a row where I've had 2 cards in a row of exactly the same printing. So Savrock Deathbringer, I got 2 of it here. So there are quality control problems, WotC. Surprise, surprise. Tavern Brawler. Scion of Hallister in the foil etched. But I can't complain too much because I got a Displacer Kitten. And here's the Ghastly Death Tyrant in foil. And okay, just gonna check this again. Yeah, so Displacer Kitten 2013, so that kind of smooths over things. Okay. Zevlor, Volterel Exile. Island. Orlessa. Wilson. Scouting Hawk. Headercap. Sturge. Flick of the Bat. Arcane Encyclopedia. Rugger Smothering. Campfire. Okay. Astorian the Decadent. Death Touch Lifelink. At the beginning of your end step, choose Feed or Friends. And so for Feed, target opponent loses life equal to the amount of life they lost this turn. And Friends is you gain life equal to the amount of life you gained this turn. Agent of the Iron Throne. Miracle in foil etched. Cave of Chaos Adventurer. Criminal Past as a foil. And a construct. Is this the Phoenix or? Yep, Nemesis Phoenix. That's the art card. And a Swamp. And there's Wilson. And Moss Diamond. Hezrau. Summon Dead. Druidic Ritual. Skullwinder. Death Touch, and when Skullwinder enters the battlefield, return target card from your graveyard to your hand, then choose an opponent. That player returns a card from their graveyard to their hand. Okay, interesting. Kaga Shadow Archdruid. Nothic. Irinus, Gloomstalker, Rasad-in Bashir, Scion of Hallister. So Criminal Past as a background with a foil etched treatment. White Plume Adventurer. We have Gray Scod in foil, just regular foil as a common. We have Witch's Eye as a list card. So equipped creature has 1 tap, scry 1. And it has an equip cost of 1. It's an uncommon, so probably not a big deal list card for this box. Okay. Oh, Baldur, Alor, Mountain, Thrakis, Thrakis the Butcher, Bane's Invoker, Tymoro's Invoker, Baal's Invoker, Sylvanus's Invoker, Roving Harper, Vrock, Bird Demon, Agent of the Shadow Thieves, Agent of the Iron Throne, Karlach, Fury of Avernus. So a Tiefling Barbarian. Whenever you attack, if it's the first combat phase of the turn, untap all attacking creatures. They gain first strike until end of turn. After this phase, there is an additional combat phase. Cool. I will have to look that one up. Shameless Charlatan. Commander creatures you own have 2 and a blue. This creature becomes a copy of another target creature. That could be danger. Oh, and there's the foil etch version of it. And Baldur's Gate. So, for those building Gate Tribal, Miracle's Invoker, which is common, and the Initiative token. Okay. Raphael, Fiendish Savior. Yep. Art card. Mountains. Kadira, Caller of the Small. Charcoal Diamond. Earth Tremor. Vicious Battle Gear. Arms of Badar. Contraband Livestock. Exile target creature, then roll a d20. Its controller creates a 4/4 green ox creature token. Its controller creates a 2/2 green boar creature token, or its controller creates a 0/1 white goat creature token. Okay, so we're trying to give it a wheat creature if you can. So it's like Beast Within type of deal. Cut a deal. Renari, Merchant of Marvels. Skullport Merchant. Lae'zel, Valakith's Champion. So it's a Gith warrior. If you would put one or more counters on a creature or planeswalker you control, or on yourself, put that many +1 of each of those kinds of counters on that permanent or player instead. And she can go with the background. And she's in all the advertisement, so I'll wondering if that's worth at least a little bit. Agent of the Shadow Thieves, Viconia Drow Apostate in the foil etched version. Asturian the Decadent in the showcase rulebook kind of variant. Druid of the Emerald Grove foil. List card. Component pouch. Okay, this is uncommon, so unless it's special, we'll see. Remove a component counter from component pouch. Add 2 mana of different colors. Roll a d20. Okay, so it's not starting off with counters on it. So you have to at least get this out. And you tap and roll a d20. And 1 through 9, you put a component counter. And 10 through 20, you put 2 component counters. So once they're there, you can tap and remove counters to get the mana. So if you get a string of lucky rolls, you're getting 2 at a time. So it's got some synergy with other stuff going on in this set. So even if it's not worth a lot, it's not a terrible card. Ouch. Chain Double. Island. Foil. Commander Liara Portier. Kaga Shadow. Archdruid. Blur. Minimus Containment. Moss Diamond. Lavan, Cultist of Tiamat. Acolyte of Bahamut. Scanos Dragonheart. Kaga Shadow Archdruid. Candlekeep Sage. Val, Candlekeep researcher in the whatchamacallit, foil etched. Gale's redirection. Kindred discovery. So that's a decent one there. Charcoal diamond. And foil. And a boar. Look at that curious little boar. Okay, that's the Nautiloid ship. Yep. Island. Kaga. Moss. Guiding bolts. Pilgrim's Eye. Kenku Artificer. Bloodboil Sorcerer. Taunting Kobold. Rescuer Chewinga. Nira Wild Mage. Far Traveler. Nira Wild Mage. It's not. No, she is. She's rare. Bane Lord of Darkness in foil etched. Illithid Harvester. Banishment in foil. Treasure. Okay, some dragon. Ancient Bronze Dragon. Art card. Forest. Minthara. Merciless Soul. Ingenious Artillerist. Recruitment Drive. Ganassian Forces. Trailblazer's Torch. Reckless Barbarian. Mahadi Emporium Master. Split the Spoils. Bag of Holding. Renari Merchant of Marvels. Flaming Fist. Tavern Brawler in foil etched. Storm King's Thunder. When you cast your next instant or sorcery spell this turn, copy that spell X more times. You may choose new targets for the copies. That sounds good. Cliffgate in foil. And a mini-game card. Okay, here's an art card where it doesn't have the artist signature, but it's got the Planeswalker stamp as a proxy for the signature. Alwandu the Seer. Plain. Halson. Emerald Archdruid. Decanter of Endless Water. Fire Diamond. Charcoal Diamond. Sky Diamond. Marble Diamond. Dragon. Cultist. Corlessa Scalesinger. Cloakwood Hermit. Glunch. Agent of the Iron Throne. Kaga Shadow Archdruid in foil etched. Windshaper Planetar. Angel. Flash and flying. When Windshaper Planetar enters the battlefield during the declare attacker step, for each attacking creature, you may reselect which player or planeswalker that creature is attacking. It can't attack its controller or its controller's planeswalkers. So it enters the battlefield. Hmm. So, combat tricks. Bane's Contingency in foil. The initiative token with, yeah, there's the Undercity um, dungeon for the set. Corlessa Scale Singer. Art card. Mountain Charcoal Diamond. There's Kadira. Bunny one. Underdark. Tabaxi Toucaneers. Guild Sworn. Inspired Tinkering. Guild Artisan. Swashbuckler Extraordinaire. Criminal Past. Abdel Adrian Gorian's Ward. Guild Artisan. Okay, here's Regadraga Gorgut's Boss. Foil etched. Owlbear Club. Cute. But he is not amused. Spire Garden. Foil. That's sweet. Okay, that's not worth much. I'm not even... Yeah, it's too late. I'm not pronouncing that one. Who's this guy? John Irenicus. Shattered One. Plains. Mahadi. Goggles. Oceanus Dragon. Universal Solvent. Decanter of Endless Water. Rasad in Bashir. Slaughter the Strong. Far Traveler. Okay, there's OG. Exquisite Blade. Criminal Past. There's Abdel Adrian Gorian's Ward and the foil etched. Elminster's Simulacrum. For each opponent, you create a token that's a copy of up to one target creature that player controls. John Jerichus, the Shattered One. Got an Emerald Dragon foil and a Mini Master game card. Okay, that's a signature. So it's Imp. Cool. Island. Arrakis the Butcher. Grey Slod. Javelin Lightning. Lightning Bolt. Emerald Dragon. Amethyst Dragon. Topaz Dragon. Sapphire Dragon. Kadira. Caller of the Small. Dragon Cultist. Ganax in the foil etched. Send from Avernus again. Shameless Charlatan again. Icewind Stalwart. And foil. Okay. Abishan Cephalid Emperor. Tap an untapped cephalid you control. Tap a target permanent. 3 blue. Tap all creatures without flying. It looks like this was a rare, and since I think there's some cephalid stuff going on in this set. That might be valuable. So it's like a rare older card that has synergy. So maybe. I hope to look it up and be surprised at how much it's worth. We shall see. Yeah, so that's Mahadi. Plains. Taunting. Cobalt. Marble Diamond. Dawnbringer. Coronation of Chaos. Candlekeep. Cliffgate. Geode Golem. Meteor Golem. Fireball. Madzi. True Sword Paladin. Paladin. Master Chef. Shameless Charlatan. Underdark Explorer. Foil. Skeleton token. Okay, we're down to 3 packs. Yeah, there's some wild card stuff going on for me with this. I think there's some cards that may be worth something, but I just don't know. I will have to look up quite a few because I've seen some cards here that I didn't see in my other boxes. So Minsk and Boo. Swamp and Foil. OG in Showcase. And Lozhan in Showcase. And Gray Harbor Merfolk. Sea Hag. C8. Beckoning Will-O-Wisp. Lulu Loyal Holofont. Minthara Merciless Soul. Corlessa Scale Singer. Acolyte of Bahamut. Popular Entertainer. And Foil Etched. Sculpt Sunburst. Raphael Fiendish Savior. Saravak Deathbringer. Foil for an uncommon and a soldier token. Okay, next to last pack. Okay, I think this is the Ettercap. Ettercap, Forest, Sky Diamond, Rilsa, Real, Evolving Wilds, The Gate, Heap Gate, Circle of Landred, Crystal Dragon, Thrakus the Butcher, Draconic Muralists, Warzone Dragons, Legacy, Zevlor, Eltural Exile. That's actually rare. Scion of Hallister. Feywild Visitor. And the Etched Foil. Horn of Valhalla. So create X 1/1 white soldier creature tokens. Yeah, so X is part of the cost. X and 2 white. And then you exile it, and you may cast the artifact later from exile. Exile equipped creature gets +1/+1 for each creature you control. So Voltron something. Stunning Strike. Just as foil. Okay. So is there any... knockout card in the last pack. Okay. Asterion the Decadent. Plains. Marching Duodrome. Sword Coast Serpent. Dread Linnoworm. Basilisk Gate. Great Sword of Tyr. Stunning Strike. Thunder Wave. Cloud Kill. Wild Magic Surge. Minthara Merciless Soul. Cultist of the Absolute. Astarion the Decadent. And foil etched. Battle Angels of Tyr in Borderless. So Flying and Myriad. Yeah, so I'm betting this one's a good one. Whenever Battle Angels of Tyr deals combat damage to a player, draw a card if that player has more cards in hand than each other player. Then you create a treasure token if that player controls more lands than other players. Then you gain 3 life if that player has more life than each other player. Okay. That sounds good. Marching Duodrone. Showcase foil. And a Magic minigame token. So only 4. 1, 2. Unless something stuck. I only got 4 list cards out of this. So let's think about this. Battle. Yeah, I mean, there's... Don't know what that is worth. I could try to... Yeah, so there were cards in here that were totally new to me based on what I had already seen in the other boxes I've opened so far. These are the best candidates. I will give it a shot. Okay, so Alondo's not worth much. So Lae'zel. So the acrobatics is not worth much. That's just a normal one, so it's like $1 or something. I already know that one. Displacer Kitten I know is good, so that's definitely a plus. Yeah, $20 card. Control fine. Okay, this Fury of Avernus. That's 309. Yeah, only 50 cents for the Shameless Charlatan. Commander creatures you have control have 2 in the green. Okay, this creature becomes a copy of another creature, so you're just switching your commander around. Um, okay, so despite all the hype, it's $1.29 for one of the flagship characters for the set. Kindred Discovery is $5.44. Yep, Method Harvester is cheap. Yeah, Raga Dragas, 50 cents. Yeah. Now Bear. Albiar Cubs only 69 cents, but who doesn't want an Albiar? Okay. So this is 1751, so that's good. $2.89 for the Storm King's Thunder. $1.49 for the Windshaper. $8.71 for the foil Spire Garden. Asterion, not Astorian. Asterion. Decadent. Okay, he's not worth much. Yeah, so I'm not going to bother figuring out the rest of that, but what I do want to know is a list card. Come on. The list. Which is ice cheap. The component pouch is $1.80. Abishan's only 71 cents. So the list cards were a bust out of this box. Although I haven't thought about it, but I think that Abishan could do something. But there were some good cards in here. And the Battle Angels of Tyr, I think, is the that and the Displacer Kitten are the two, hugest ones in the set. And let me check. Anyhow, I think this might have done better than my last set box. But I don't think it surpassed my draft box. So I've got at least a second wave of stuff that's going to arrive from another vendor. So we'll see if I have more luck with the set boxes from that batch. But I do have collector boxes to still open. So I've got two collector boxes currently that I still need to open. And I'll be excited to see what I can get out of those. So thanks for sticking with me, and I hope to see you in the next video. Goodbye.